Okay, welcome to a new class. Yes, welcome to class number 9. All right, for advanced students, are you an advanced student? Are you following this class okay? These classes are not difficult. They're not difficult because we are covering things that probably you have already seen, But most of you, in fact, casi me apuesto lo que sea, I bet whatever you want that all of you, maybe one exception, 2 exceptions, all of you have serious problems if you want to reproduce the grammar you think you know effectively in every situation. Okay, grammar, a perfect ear and perfect grammar are essential elements for perfect mastery of the communication situation. And the only thing that's important in communication is good communication. Not quality of expression necessarily, but if you don't have a good handle, se dice en inglés, si no tienes una buena asa, si no tienes bien agarrada la gramática, if you don't have a good handle on the grammar, you're in trouble. Estás metido un buen lío. You're in trouble because the people who control communication situations control the grammar. The grammar is a freno, un enredo, that if you don't solve that problem, you are not fluent and you're not confident because you are aware of the fact that you're not controlling the communication situation. Okay, camera 1, and let's go over some things from yesterday. All right? Okay, have you ever, otra vez con ever. For example, when was the last time you saw Mahatma Gandhi? I've never seen Mahatma Gandhi. He died before I was born. Have you ever been to India? No, I haven't. Have you ever been to Laos? No, I haven't. Have you ever been to South Africa? No, I haven't. Have you ever been to North Africa? It depends. It depends? Yes, it depends. It depends. It depends. Well, what does it depend on? What does it depend on? Depende. What does it depend on? Well, your question is, have I ever been to North Africa? Well, yes and no. It depends on what country. Well, there are 4 countries basically in North Africa. 4 or 5? 5. What are the 5 countries in North Africa? Well, do you want me to start on the Atlantic or to start at the Red Sea? I don't care. Start wherever you want. You can start in the middle if you want. Well, I'll start at the Atlantic, okay? And move east. No, on second thought, pensándolo bien, on second thought, start at the Red Sea and move west. But no me da gana. I don't feel like it. I prefer to travel east, not to travel west. Well, I prefer to travel west and not east. Well, where do you want me to start? I'm going to name the 5 countries that make up North Africa. Make up? Eso no es maquillaje. No, también. But I don't understand make up. The 5 countries that make up. Do you want me to speak Latin English or normal English? Well, for me, it's easier to understand Latin English. Okay, I'll speak to you in Latin English. I am going to express, en vez de decir, to say, I'm going to express the 5 countries that constitute, que bien suena, North Africa. Ooh, that's perfect. Now, how do you say it in normal English? I'm going to say the 5 countries that make up North Africa. Anda, aquí make up es constituir, entre muchos otros significados. I'm going to tell you the 5 countries, starting at the Red Sea and moving west. No, please, start at the Atlantic and move east. Well, let's flip a coin, shall we? Let's do what? Let's flip a coin, all right? Or, I'm going to take a coin, si tengo. I'm going to take a coin out of my pocket, okay? Yeah, €1, okay? Now, heads or tails? Come on, heads or tails? Excuse me, I don't understand. Heads or tails? Cara cruz. Cabezas o rabos o colas? Heads or tails? Heads. Sorry, tails. Okay, I'm going to start at the Red Sea and move west, okay? I won, you lost. I won, you lost. I beat you. Okay, te he derrotado en esto. So, starting at the Red Sea and moving west. Okay, first we have Egypt. Yes, Egypt is part of North Africa. After Egypt, we have Libya. Yeah, Libya borders with Egypt on the west. Egypt and Libya share a common border. Egypt and Libya share a common border. After Libya, we have Tunisia. Tunisia. Yes, the capital is Tunis, but the country is Tunisia. And Libya, what's the capital of Libya? Huh, you know, Tripoli. And what's the capital of Egypt? Oh, that's easy. Cairo. Very good. Okay. And then, so we have Egypt, and then we have Libya, and Libya shares a common border with Tunisia. And then, continuing to the west, we reach the border between Tunisia and Algeria. En inglés, y en francés, y en alemán, y en todos los idiomas se dice Algeria, no Argelia. Al revés, okay? I don't understand why in Spanish you developed the opposite. It's a strange, interesting question to research in the future in the etymology of Argelia. I think it should be in Spanish Algeria. But nevertheless, that's not an important question here. Moving west from Tunisia, we crossed the border into, fijaos que digo into, como si estuviéramos entrando, y eso era entrando en. We crossed the border into Algeria. The capital of Algeria is Algiers. Okay, that's the fourth country in North Africa moving west from the Red Sea. And finally, when we cross Algeria, which is the second biggest, I think it's the second biggest country in Africa, in area. The first is the Sudan, and the third is Nigeria, and the fourth is South Africa. Okay? Check on that. A ver si tengo razón. Okay, but when we reach the border with Morocco, R simple, doble C. Okay? Morocco. Okay? And Morocco is located on the Mediterranean Sea and on the Atlantic. On the Mediterranean, you have Melilla at the top, which is not part of Morocco, it's part of Spain. And on the Atlantic, you have Agadir, which is a very important town, not too far from the old Spanish Sahara. So you have 5 countries in North Africa. Now, what was your question? I don't remember anymore. Ah, yes. Have you ever been to North Africa? Well, I've been to the 2 extremes. I've been to Morocco and I've been to Egypt. How many times have you been to Egypt? Just once. How many times have you been to Morocco? 3 times. Okay. Isn't this interesting? But I have to say goodbye. Maria's telling me, okay. Another teacher, and then I'm back.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah. I'm here again with all of you to practice and repeat what you've just learned. And we're going to do a review today. So I hope you're ready and you paid attention to our previous class, because now I'm going to put you to the test. But first, let's say hello to my student, my very special guest, David. Hi, David.
Hi, how are you?
Great, good. How are you today?
I'm feeling well.
Okay,
today.
Great, good. I'm feeling well. I'm feeling great too. So we're going to begin our review now, and we're going to practice the Saxon genitive, el genitivo sajón, but very special, with words that end with S. Okay, so here we go. Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk. So where is Jesus's book?
Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk.
Perfect. Okay, great. So let's repeat. Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk. Okay, so remember, when we have a word that ends with S, and then we add the apostrophe S, añadimos, we add an extra syllable. Okay, so Jesus's, Carlos's, Luis's, boss's. Okay, where is Jesus's, oh, excuse me, I already asked that. Whose book is it? Whose book is it?
It's Jesus's book.
Perfect. It's Jesus's book. Again, the extra syllable. It's Jesus's book. And whose desk is it?
It's on Luis's.
Whose desk is it?
It's Luis's boss's desk.
Okay, great. Excellent. So it's Luis's boss's desk. Okay, ahí hay muchas S's, a lot of S's there. Okay, so Luis's boss's desk. Great. Inez's car is in Luis's garage. Where is Inez's car?
Inez's car is in Luis's garage.
Perfect. Okay, good. Repeat. Garage.
Garage.
Excellent. Perfect. So let's repeat it at home. Garaje. Garage. Garage. Okay? So where is Inez's car? Inez's car is in Luis's garage. And whose car is it?
It's Inez's car.
Perfect. Again.
It's Inez's car.
Perfect. It's Inez's car. It's Inez's car. And whose garage is it?
It's Luis's garage.
Okay, perfect. It's Luis's garage. Luis's. All right, next example. Tomas's son is playing with the actress's dog.
Okay.
Okay, so where is Tomas's son?
Tomas's son is playing with the actress's dog.
Perfect, excellent. So Tomas's son is playing with the actress's dog. And whose son is it?
It's
Tomas's?
It's Tomas's son.
Perfect. And whose dog is it?
It's the actress's dog.
Perfect. It's Tomas's son and it's the actress's dog. Okay, great job. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to say things that I've never done, and I want you to ask me the question, have you ever? Have you ever? Okay, I've never read 15 books in one day.
Have you ever read? Have you ever read?
Okay, good.
15 books in one day?
Excellent. Have you ever read 15 books in one day? Okay, I've never driven to Mongolia.
Have you ever driven to Mongolia?
Okay, great. I've never been to the moon.
Have you ever been to the moon?
Okay, good. Excellent. Have you ever been to the moon? Have you ever been to California? Have you ever been to Los Angeles? So here, remember, we're saying, actually, the translation is conoces tal sitio. En inglés decimos literalmente, has estado alguna vez. Okay? So have you ever been to New York? Have you ever been to New York, Los Angeles? Okay, I've never stolen a car.
Have you ever stolen a car?
Okay, good. No, I've never stolen a car. All right, I've never seen a UFO.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
Okay, good, great. No, I've never seen a UFO. Do you know what a UFO is?
Yes.
Okay, well, how do we say UFO in Spanish?
Un platillo volante.
Or don't they say ovni?
Or an ovni,
Oh, okay,
yes.
también. Okay, bien. So UFO is ovni. Okay, I've never broken a bone.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Okay, good. Repeat again.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Okay, great. Have you ever broken a bone? No, I've never broken a bone. Okay, I've never driven a Ferrari.
Have you ever driven a Ferrari?
Okay, great. No, I've never driven a Ferrari, but I'd like to one day.
Me
Like
too.
everyone, I'm sure. Okay, I've never taught French.
Have you ever taught French?
Perfect. Have you ever taught French? Now notice the pronunciation here. Taught. Taught. Muy bien. Okay, I've never lied to my boss.
Have you ever lied to your boss?
Okay, good. No, I've never lied to my boss, and I hope you haven't either. Okay, good job. All right, great. I'll see you next time. Now back to Richard. Bye-bye.
All right, excuse me, can you get out a piece of paper and pencil? Yeah. Yeah, get out a piece of paper and pencil, please. Or a pen, I don't care. Whichever you want to use. Whichever you want. I don't care if it's a pencil or a pen. You know, I just want you to use a writing utensil. Do you have a writing utensil? Ya sea, be it a pencil or a pen. Take out your pen or your pencil, take out a piece of paper from the drawer, all right? and we're going to do some dictation. Are you ready? Number dictation, okay? So, camera number 1. Now, I'm going to say a number, and you write the number in digit form. Please don't write it in letters, okay? It's too long. It'll reach the next condado, okay, the next county, all right? I'm going to say numbers. I'm going to say each number only once, and I want you to write it. If you feel that you have made a mistake, if you feel you've made a mistake, sorry. But we'll go back and check them, but I'm only going to say the number once. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Maria? Yeah? Maria does it too, usually. Okay, 27,808. Okay, it's easy. The next one, 4,747,012. Okay, are you ready? Next, the next one, 14,440,414. Okay, you got it? All right. 17,717,770. You have it? All right. Are you ready? The next one. 19,901,990. Do you have it? Are you ready for the next one? Are you ready for the next one? Okay. Are you ready? All right. 90,819,019. Okay. One more. And finally, are you ready? 15,550,550. All right. Do you have it? Okay. All right. Let's go back. I'm going to say the numbers again twice this time. You can change them, but mark the ones that you made mistakes on, okay? Mark the ones that you missed, not the ones that you got right. To miss one or to get one right. Are you ready? The first one. 27,808. 27,808. Say it aloud, okay? 808. El and lo decimos muy de corrido, apenas se oye. 808. 808. Now the next one. 4,747,012. Aquí no digo and con 12, porque no hay un centenar, no hay algo de 100. 4,747,012. Okay. Hay un 747, un jumbo jet aquí dentro. The next one. 14,440,414. One more time, okay. No es que tenga truco, es para practicar, afinar el oído para 40 y 14, because it's necessary. Important mistakes have been made in industrial activity because of misunderstandings on numbers. 14,440,414. Huh? In a few minutes, we'll see the numbers visually. We'll look at the numbers, okay? The next one, 17,717,770. Let me repeat. Let me repeat. Fijaos que no digo let me to repeat, porque no existe eso. Let me repeat. 17,717,770. Okay. The next one, 19,901,990. Let me repeat. 19,901,990. Do you have it? All right. Two more. 90,819,019. Let me repeat. 90,819,019. Okay. And finally, the last one. 15,550,550. Let me repeat one more time. 15,550,550. All right. Okay. Let's go over these numbers. Repasemos. Se puede decir let's review, pero se dice mucho más go over. Let's go over these numbers one more time. 28, can you see it? ¿Veis la lista? Can you see? En inglés hay que insertar can. Porque en español dice, ¿ves los números? En inglés no. ¿Podéis ver los números? Can you see the numbers? The first one. 27,808. 27,808. 27,808. 27,808. 4,747,012. 4,747,012. The next one, 14,440,414. 14,440,414. I can see the numbers on the television screen, but they're backwards. So sometimes I can make mistakes. The next one, 17,717,770. Okay. The next one, 19,901,990. Okay. The next to last one, el penúltimo. The next to last one, 90,819,019. ¿La veis? Okay. And finally, the last one, 15,550,550. No tiene truco, es simplemente exigir oído. 15,550,550. How many did you get right? How many did you get right? How many did you miss? How many did you get right? How many did you miss? Did you miss any? Did you get all of them right? Did you miss all of them? I hope not. Did you get all of them right? I hope so. Okay. Our sponsors have a few words, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we have 1 minute. In the past segment, I was talking to you about numbers, dictating numbers. Don't underestimate. Underestimate es menospreciar. Subestimar, literalmente. Don't underestimate the importance of numbers, figures, percentages, dates. This type of language is used all the time. La reunión está prevista para la semana próxima, día 13, miércoles día 13. On Wednesday the 13th, the meeting is scheduled, or scheduled, as the British say, for the next Wednesday the 13th. And 27 people will be there, and we're going to discuss the budget. And the budget for this year comes to over 17 million euros. 70 millones de euros. He dicho 17 million. Okay, bueno, menos mal, 17. O sea, no quiero malentendidos con estos. 1770, 1880, etc. All right, another teacher, and then I'm back.
Thank you, Richard. My name's Richard. I'm the other Richard, of course, Richard Brown. We're going to carry on doing numbers to death. Hasta la muerte, okay? Machacando los números hasta la muerte, hasta la saciedad. To do something to death. To do numbers to death. Why are numbers so important? Numbers are really important because we use them all the time. And if you don't have the ability to understand numbers first time round, a la primera, first time round, then you're lost in everyday life, okay? Estáis perdidos si no los entendéis a la primera. With me today is Susana. Susana, how are you?
Fine.
¿Qué tal los números? Are you
Struggling with
struggling?
numbers.
And yeah, no way. What do you like at numbers? Are you good at numbers? Siempre
No.
decimos to be good at something, okay? Ser bueno en algo o haciendo algo.
No, como decimos aquí, yo soy de letras.
Okay, so this could be a nice, interesting test for you, but also for you guys at home. ¿Qué necesitáis? Pues simplemente un bolígrafo, okay? So pick up a pen and take note of the following numbers. Susana is going to pick up the little whiteboard and we're going to start right away with our number dictation. Are you ready?
Ya.
Vamos a empezar muy fácil y luego iremos complicando las cosas poco a poco, ¿vale? Okay, the first number is, are you ready? Are you ready? Eso va a ser difícil, ¿eh? 2. Good. Vamos complicándolo un poquito. 3. Bien, hacemos uno más. 27,970,617. ¿Lo tienes? Lo repito. 27,970,617.
You're pulling my leg.
No. ¿Lo tienes? 27 million, perdón. Me estoy guiando yo.
Okay.
27 million. 970,617. Okay, let's see what numbers you've got there, Susana. You can compare at home as well to see what numbers you've written down and see how you all did. The first number. ¿Dónde está el primer número?
I thought it was a joke.
Vale. El primer número fue 2. 2, good. Have you got 2? I hope so. The second number was 3. Decilo todos, okay? 3. And the next one, a little bit more complicated, was... Susana, can you read it to me?
27,970,670
¿970 qué? Muy bien.
617.
Excellent. She got it spot on. She was absolutely right. 27,970,000, pausa, 617. Hacemos la pausa, ¿por qué? Porque están ahí las comas. Okay, don't forget, we always write numbers between the thousands. We use a comma instead of a full stop. Okay, we do exactly the opposite to what you do in Spanish. Okay, we use commas where you use full stops, and we use full stops or decimal points where you use commas. Porque es así, para fastidiaros. Bien, the next number. Are you ready? Get your pens ready. This is going to be long. 109,000,2003. Okay? 109,000,2003. Eso es nivel avanzado. Que no os quejéis.
2000.
109,000,2003. Okay? One more. A little bit smaller. 49,328. Okay? Have you got that?
Can you repeat the second one, please?
Of course I can. 49,328. Venga, para toda España. A ver, can you read it out to me?
109,203.
No, 200. Tú tienes 109 million.
I'm sorry. 109,000,2003.
200,000 tienes tú, and 3. Okay. Estás a 198,000 del número correcto. Por eso los números son difíciles y Susana habla muy bien inglés, ¿ok? Lo que dije yo fue 109,000,2003.
Okay.
2003.
Yeah.
Okay? Bien, and the next one?
49,328.
Excellent. 49,000.
49,328.
Bueno, ahí no ponemos nada. ¿Por qué? Porque está la coma, ¿ok? 49,328.
Okay.
Yo también soy de letras, ¿no? No te preocupes. 49,328. Let's do some more. The next one. You ready?
Yes.
17,129,397. Okay? Bien. I'm being very, very nice to you because I'm reading them very slowly. Normally when we say numbers, we speak much, much faster. Okay? Let's see. Susana, can you read it back?
17 millions.
Million. Sin S.
Million.
Los millones no llevan S en inglés.
17 millions.
Sin S.
Million.
Repito, reitero.
17 million.
Los millones no llevan S en inglés.
129,397.
Again?
17 million.
Bien.
129,397.
Excellent. 17,129,397. Can you read it at home? Read it out. With me. 17,129,397. Good stuff. Okay. The next one. 8 million. Estamos ya
Yeah.
bajando un poquito. 8 million. You ready? 8,080,808. Ok, muchos otros ahí. 8,080,808. Ok. Lo que pasa es que normalmente cuando hablo así. 8,080,808. Y es a esa velocidad que tenéis que acostumbraros. 8,080,808. Susana. Más o menos, más bien menos que más. Es decir, era 8,080,808. Es decir, 8,080,808. 8 million.
18
Tú tienes 18 million. Yo dije 8 million.
Ah,
Ok. 8,080,808.
800.
808 al final.
Oh, I thought.
Es un lío, ¿eh? ¿A que sí? How did you do it at home? Let's read it out. Can you
Was
read out what
tricky.
Susana has on her board? 8 million. Conmigo, ¿eh? Todos. 8,080,808. Hacemos uno más para terminar. 7. Venga, 7. Susana, ¿lo tienes? A ver, enséñalos a todo el mundo. 7, muy bien, excellent, good stuff. See you soon. Practice your numbers, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, welcome back. What do you want me to do with these things? Well, first, I want you to pay attention. I want you to watch me. I want you to listen carefully. I want you to repeat many of the things I teach and the other teachers teach. I want you to be a good student. I want you to study every day. I want you to think about English when you're driving your car. I want you to do a lot of things. And I want you to do some things that I'm sure you will never do. Okay? I want you to shout English. I want you to declamar el inglés en casa, a solas, si quieres. And probably you won't do it, but I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Quiero que lo hagas. En español utilizáis el subjuntivo. Yo quiero que tú lo hagas. En inglés, quiero que tú hacerlo, literalmente. I want you to do it. Let's go to camera number 1. Do you want me to use camera number 1? Or do you want me to use camera 2? Which camera do you want me to use? I don't care. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm tired of making decisions myself. Why don't you start making some decisions? Come on. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to use that camera? Or do you want me to use this one? Okay. Jorge wants me to use this one. He's the mixer and the director. He wants me to use this one. So, for the moment, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to follow Jorge's instructions. And I'm going to use this camera, even if you want me to use that one. If you want me to use that camera, tell me. Cat got your tongue? Si tienes un gato te pillado la lengua, no puedes hablar? Okay? Does the cat got your tongue? Come on, tell me. Don't be afraid to tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to count the number of objects I have in my left hand? You do? Well, tell me. Richard, yes. I want you to count. Quiero que tú contar. Suena a plan indio. How? Yo quiero tú contar. I want you to count the objects in your hand. Well, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 objects in my hand. I have a marker. What do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this marker? Put it back in the holder. This, the container, the holder, fine. Now I have 8 objects in my hand. What do you want me to do with this pen? What do you want me to do with it? I want you to put it in your ear. In my ear or behind my ear? No, Richard, I want you to put it in your ear. Well, people tell me that it's dangerous to put sharp objects in my ear. My mother told me not to put objects in my ear. But come on, Richard, I want you to do it. I want you, ¿quieres que lo haga? Do you want me to do it? Do you really want me to do it? Like this? Yeah, there. Are you happy? Do you want me to take it out? No? You don't want me to take it out? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take it out. Because my mother told me not to put. Fijaos, not to. Me dijo que pusiera. She told me to put. Me dijo que no pusiera. She told me not to put. Como decía Shakespeare. To be or not to be. En este caso, to put or not to put a sharp object in my ear. Well, even if you want me to put this object in my ear, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put it in the holder or in the container. Now, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this beautiful pink pencil? I like this pink. I usually don't like pink. I'm not crazy about pink. But to tell you the truth, a decir verdad, to tell you the truth, I like this color, this shade, este matiz de color rosa. Yes. Oh, es el color de las encías de los leopardos. Yeah. The pink color of leopard's gums. Have you ever seen the gums of a leopard? It's like that. Now, what do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? To put it in the container? Okay, no problem. Now, what do you want me to do with the dark blue pencil? What do you want me to do with it? You want me to put it in my pocket? Oh, I don't have a pocket. Ah, you want me to put it in my trouser pocket? Okay, ya está. Now it's in my trouser pocket. Now, what do you want me to do with the brown pen? How now, brown pen? What do you want me to do with this pen? You want me to put it back in the container? Okay, I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Now it's back in the container. It's back where it's supposed to be. It's back. It is back. Está otra vez. Está de vuelta. Está de nuevo. Está de regreso. It's back where it's supposed to be. Es donde tiene que estar. No tiene que estar en mi mano. Tiene que estar ahí. It's supposed to be there. And now it's back where it's supposed to be. Now it's back where it's supposed to be. Ah, here's another pin similar to the one before. A few seconds ago, I was holding a pin like this one. What do you want me to do with it? What do you want me to do with it? What do you want me to do with it? Repetid esto con objetos en la casa. Maria, what do you want me to do with this cup? What do you want me to do with this microphone? What do you want me to do with my hair? I have a problem with my hair. It's in every direction. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this pen? Ah, you want me to put it on the table? No problem. Now, what do you want me to do with these 3 pencils? What do you want me to do with them? What do you want me to do with them? Okay. You want me to put them back where they're supposed to be? They're supposed to be in the pencil holder. This is a pencil holder, a pen holder. Yes. This is where these 3 pencils are they're supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be in my right hand. They're supposed to be here. Do you want me to put them back? Do you want me to put them back? Where do you want me to put them? What do you want me to do with them? Okay, very good. I'll put them back. Voila, they're back. Now, do you want me, I prefer to put this one back. Do you mind if I put this pencil back too? Yeah. And this pen, do you mind if I keep it in my hand? I like to teach with a pen in my hand. You want me to put it back? I don't want to put it back. Why do you want me to put this pen back? Come on, it's the last object. At least let me keep one of the objects, okay? Fine, thank you. Now, do you want me to say something important? No? Do you want me to give you a sermon? No? What do you want me to do? You want me to say words in English and their translation in Spanish? Well, fine. What word do you want me to translate? León. Oh, that's easy. León, un león, the animal. Lion. Yeah, lion. No, lion, no. Lion, no. Lion. La segunda O en lion es como una A española. Lion. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Lion. Lion. No lion. Lion. All right? Now what do you want me to do? Tigre. Tiger. No se dice tiger. Tiger. Lion and tiger. And now what do you want me to do? ¿Quieres que me vaya? You want me to go away? Fine. If that's what you want, I'll leave. Okay? But I'll come back after the next teacher.
Thank you, Richard. Hello, everyone. I'm your teacher, Natasha, as you might know. And today I'm here with a student that's going to help you improve and is going to help me review everything Richard just explained to you, okay? Let's meet her. Her name is Diana. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Are you going to say hello in Australian English?
Yes, good day.
Ah, very good. She knows that if she says this, she'll get less homework, okay? That's why she says it. How's everything?
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, and what did you do today to improve your English?
I've read an English magazine.
You read an English magazine?
Yes,
Okay.
while I was in the subway.
Ah, very good. Okay, so there you go. Instead of reading a magazine, a gossip magazine in Spanish, you can read a gossip magazine in English. What's gossip? Do you know, Diana?
Chismorreo.
Yeah, cotilleo and all
Cotilleo.
that, okay? All right. All right, before we see the new point of the day, we're going to learn your vocabulary of the day, okay? And remember that we're always going to try and work on the pronunciation, okay? So pay attention to the way I say it and try to say it like me and out loud, okay? Let's start. The first word is aplastar. How do you say this? Very good. To crush. To crush. Repeat. Very good. To crush, as if it were an A sound, okay? Let's see if Diana can say this word.
To crash.
Very good. To crush. Again?
To crash.
Very good. It's not to crash. Crash is chocar, okay? It's crush. Crush, okay? The next word is reservas. Recelos. Very good. Misgivings. Misgivings. Repeat. Very good. Misgivings with that V sound, okay? Misgivings. One more time. Very good. Let's see if Diana can say this word just as well as you just did.
Misgivings.
Very good. Did you study these words in your magazine today?
Yes.
The next word is equivocado. Equivocado. How do you say this? Okay, you can say wrong, as you just said, maybe, or what's the other word? Mistaken. Mistaken, okay? Both words. Either one is perfect. Mistaken. Repeat. Very good. Let's see if Diana can say this word.
Mistaken.
Very good. Okay, the next word is sierra or cordillera. How do you say this? Very good. Mountain range. Mountain range. Remember that j at the end, okay? Mountain range. J, j, with moving your vocal cords. Repeat. Very good. Let's see if Diana can say this one as well.
Mountain range.
Very good. Mountain range. Again.
Mountain range.
Very good. And then the last word is contradecir, okay? Which you'll never do with me, right? The word is contradict. Very good. Repeat. Very good. And let's see if Diana can say this last word as well.
Contradict.
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 Very good. Will you ever contradict me?
Never.
No. Good. I like that. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's start with the new point of the day that Richard already explained to you, okay? We're going to see the accusative and in affirmative and in negative, okay? So I'm going to say a sentence in Spanish and you and Diana have to translate into English, okay? So we're going to see want and would like, okay? Both, obviously, the accusative. For example, I want you to close the door, okay? Let's start because we have a lot to do, all right? The first sentence, are you ready, Diana?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, the first one. Quiero que mis alumnos estudien todos los días.
I want my students to study every day.
Very good. I want my students to study every day, okay? Be careful with that S sound, okay? Make sure you don't say S students and you don't say S study, okay? So repeat at home. Very good. I want my students to study every day, okay? Very good. The next one is for Diana as well. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ella querría que su marido le comprara flores un día sí y otro no.
She would like her husband to buy her flowers one other day.
Every other day.
Every other day.
Almost,
Yes.
okay? Un día sí y otro no. It isn't one day yes and one day no. That's Spanglish, okay? It's every other day, okay? So let's get Diana to repeat.
She would like her husband to buy her flowers every other day.
And contracting?
She'd like her husband to buy her flowers every other day.
Very good. She'd like her husband to buy her flowers every other day. Okay, very good. The next one is for you at home, okay? Ella quería que no la llamara más. Ella quería que no la llamara más. How do you say this? Very good. She wanted him not to call her anymore. She wanted him not to call her anymore. Obviously, we can also say she didn't want him to call her anymore, okay? Both ways, it's fine, okay? The next one is for Diana. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Quiero que se imprima ahora.
I want it print.
I want it to be printed.
I want it to be printed now.
Very good. Repeat.
I want it to be printed now.
Very good, okay. The next one is for you at home, okay? Yo no quería que se encontrara con él. Yo no quería que se encontrara con él. Encontrar por casualidad, okay? So it's a phrasal verb. Very good. I didn't want her to run into him. I didn't want her to run into him, okay? Remember that encontrarse por casualidad is to run into someone, okay? So I didn't want her to run into him. Repeat at home. Very good. I didn't want her to run into him. Okay, very good. The next one is for Diana. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. No me gustaría que se programe para mañana. Que se programara para mañana, sorry.
I wouldn't like it to be programmed.
Or instead of programmed, what can we say? Scheduled.
Schedule.
Scheduled, okay? Scheduled. Scheduled, okay? Que se programara to be scheduled, okay? Let's get Diana to say this one more time.
I wouldn't like it to be scheduled.
Scheduled. As if it were with a J, okay?
Okay.
Scheduled.
Scheduled.
Like jewel de joyas. Scheduled.
Okay. I wouldn't like it to be scheduled for today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Again.
I wouldn't like it to be scheduled.
Okay. How do you say joya?
Jewel.
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 Jewel. Okay.
Jewel.
So scheduled.
Okay.
Scheduled. I don't know why I do this. Scheduled.
I wouldn't like it to be scheduled for tomorrow.
Very good. And one more time, because I know it's tricky for her.
I wouldn't like it to be scheduled for tomorrow.
Very good. And because it's tricky at home, you're going to repeat as well. Okay, so repeat. Very good. I wouldn't like it to be scheduled for tomorrow, okay? The next one is for Diana as well, okay? Because she found this one tricky, okay? Quiero que me lo den en mano.
I want them to give it to me on hand.
In hand.
In hand.
In hand. Almost that preposition, but very, very close, okay? So repeat.
I want them to give it to me on hand. In hand.
In hand. Okay, one more time.
I want them to give it to me in hand.
Very good. She was thinking 50% in, on, okay? So at home, repeat. Very good. I want them to give it to me in hand, okay? The next one is for you at home, okay? No quería que lo buscaras. No quería, yo no quería que lo buscaras. Very good. I didn't want you to look for it. I didn't want you to look for it, okay? Diana, do you think you can say this in the affirmative?
I want you to look for it.
Very good. And now in the negative.
I don't want you.
Okay, in the past, I didn't
want you to look for it.
Very, very good. Good job. And remember to study scheduled, okay?
Yeah.
And you at home, fantastic job as well. I'll see you next time. And remember to study for the next class, okay? See you. Bye.
Okay, class number 9, and tomorrow, class number 10. And class number 10 is going to be interesting. But for me, class number 9 was interesting too. A lot of things in class number 9. What do you want me to do? I want you to pay attention to me. And you want me to teach you well. Well, we need to come together and to do a common job. Mutual achievements, mutual accomplishments. I need to accomplish my task, which is to motivate you and to technically orient you. O los británicos dirían orientate you. And you need to study, to work. Codos. Atención. Esfuerzo. You need to do that. And if we do our jobs well, this will become the best English course in history. Okay? Help me. I want to achieve that. Thank you and see you tomorrow.